But if you're ready to go, hit advance to head to Team HQ and we can start our push to the top of...
Fantastic. You've got pole.
As we wind down from the excitement of qualifying, here's a look at your top three of Prema, Schumacher and Yuki Tsunoda. Goodbye for now then, but we really are just getting started. Make sure you join us again for Lights Out tomorrow.
Who completed at 55 years and 288 days old. Coincidentally, that race...
Hello, welcome from the Bahrain International Circuit here in Sakhir. Down on the grid, the engineers are making their last checks and today's race will be underway shortly. Plenty of opportunities around the 3.36 miles of the Bahrain International Circuit for these young F2 drivers to show what they can do. The best passing opportunity right up there at turn 1, and we should see plenty of action there. But there's another not long after at turn 4. There are 9 right-handers, 6 left-handers, and the possibility that we could see some flat spots at the tightest of those left-handers. That's turn 10. Davide, you're a 3-time winner around here in 1 week, I believe, back in 2012. How on earth do you make the tyres last around this racetrack? They degrade so quickly.
To be honest, the key to the race is having a good start so you can get your car into a good position. Then save the tyres as much as you can and push just at the end.
Here is the grid for today's race, which will be starting shortly. It's Prema in pole position then. And it's Mick Schumacher in P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Sonoda, Ticktum, Dejan Daruvala and Matsushita, Joe, Dragovic, Armstrong, Marino Sato, Alesi, Ilott, Guilherme Samaya and Piquet, Galeo, Mazepin, Aitkit and Luca Giotto, Lungard, Delatraz, Markelov and Roy Nissany completes the grid. Now it's almost time to lights out, so let's go down to the track.
Let's convert this pole position into a win today. Good luck. lap, final lap of the race. Great job, you've done everything we wanted today.
A great win then for the Prema team today. Davide, what do you think made the difference here?
I think they kept a cool head. That's why they won today. Smooth, steady, everything bad that happened to them, they handled it calmly and professionally. That's what let them focus on getting the best out everything else. The car, the strategy, they managed to keep out of trouble the whole way around.
As we look back on a thrilling race here today, we can now see the drivers take their places on the podium. It's a familiar sight by now, as it's another successful F2 win for Prema. After this round of the World Championship, here's how things look in the drivers' table. A strong race then for our championship leader that's extended their advantage at the top of the standings. And now, Davide Valsecchi, let me ask you, who is your driver of the day?
It's got to be Artem Markelov. He was fast, decisive, everything you want from a top-class driver.
And here's how things are shaping up in the team's championship. Prema moved to the top of the table. After all this drama, you would be mad not to join us for the next race. We hope to see you then. Take care.
was a heck of an impact. Let me know you're okay. That looked bad. Are you alright? Let me know you're alright. Excellent lap. We're really pleased.
The grid is all set for the race tomorrow, but before we go, let's quickly remind ourselves of our top three, which are Prema, Schumacher and Yuki Tsunoda. Goodbye for now then, but we really are just getting started. Make sure you join us again for Lights Out tomorrow.
Oldest driver to enter a race was Louis Tyrrell.
Welcome to the circuit to Barcelona, Catalunya. This circuit has seen some exciting racing over the last quarter century. The question is, which of the young drivers below will be the next to write a chapter of that illustrious history? It's 2.89 miles around the circuit to Barcelona, Catalunya, 7 lefts and 9 rights that make up a total of 16 corners. Probably one of the best opportunities for overtaking is down the main straight and into the first turn. That's one of the 2 DRS zones the drivers will be able to use this weekend. In commentary, I'm Alex Jakes, and I'm joined once again by 2012 GP2 champion Davide Valsecchi. Davide, I imagine you've been around this track countless times by now. Any tips for the drivers out there today?
Yeah, you're right. This is a track that has been in rotation for both Formula 1 and Formula 2 for years now. My advice is to watch your tires management. The track has a bumpy surface that can be very demanding on drivers and tires. Play it safe most of the way around, then look at the long straight into turn 1 for overtake opportunities.
As the engineers make their last inspection of the cars, let's take a look at today's grid order for the race. It's Prema in pole position then, with Mick Schumacher alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid we have Tsunoda, Ticktum, Marcus Armstrong, and Dragovic, Joe, Matsushita, Daruvala, Christian Lundgaard, Aitkit, Alesi, Artem Markelov, and Ilott, Sato, Nissani, Delatraz, and Luca Giotto. Piquet, Mazepin, Samaya, and Sean Gelael completes the grid. And with preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track.
After the points finish last race, let's aim to keep the momentum going. Fastest lap of the race so far. Are you okay? That was a big one. Confirm you're okay, please. You're pulling away by about half a second a lap. You've got an opportunity to look after the car here. This is your final lap of the race. Easy on the aggression, clean overtakes or will face a penalty. Brilliant, brilliant job, mate. That's a fantastic podium. Super driving, really strong pace. Very, very happy.
Great effort there from Prema to take the victory today. So, Davide, how exactly did they set themselves apart from the pack today?
This race, this win, was about one thing and one thing only: consistency. Anyone can be quick for just one lap, but there's a difference between that and being quick every lap, over and over and over. If you can do that, if you can gain ground when your opponents make mistakes, but then not make mistakes on your own, you can just push and push.
It looks like it's time for the victory ceremony once again, as I can see the drivers beginning to make their way out for the celebrations. You can see it on their faces. It's another marvellous team win for Prema today. So then, it's time to see how this result affects the Drivers' Championship. Our current points leader extends their lead at the top of the championship after a very good result here today. Now then, Davide Valsecchi, who would you say was your driver of the day?
Let's give it to Guilherme Samaia. That was a quality drive from start to finish. He can be proud of that one.
On to the teams then. Prema extend their lead at the top of the championship. Meanwhile, a strong weekend from ART this time out, and they improve their position in the championship. After all this drama, you'd be mad not to join us for the next race. We hope to see you then. Take care.